Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see here on our channel or any Watchbox platform. Reach out to me directly, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Here's a blast from the past, and by the past, I mean the early 2000s. A full integrated bracelet, white gold, a Lange Sohne Lange 1, reference 151027. This is 38.5 millimeters in white gold with a welded lug integrated bracelet, 10.1 millimeters thick, and if you measure the outermost rigid extremity on each side, the distance across the wrist is 48.1 millimeters. I'm going to have to throw this on my wrist just to give you a sense of what it looks like and scale. This is a true integrated bracelet. The lugs are designed exclusively to join with this bracelet. They're welded to the case, and it has no conventional Lange lugs. On my wrist, it has immense stance, presence, gravitas, and a sense of occasion. It truly looks imposing in spite of being a sub 40 millimeter watch. It's low and it easily fits under a cuff. And if you look at this down the barrel shot, in fact, I'll pull my sleeve back so you get a better sense of my wrist, but you can see just how much clearance I have on both sides. So you could wear this watch comfortably on a wrist as small as 13 centimeters in circumference. It's really a small wrist special, even as it has the mass and the class to hold its own against a huge wrist. And this is the thing, on the bracelet, the watch has more presence. The watch is more insistent. The watch is grander. And I would even go so far as to say this bracelet is proof that once upon a time, Lange knew how to design an integrated bracelet watch, Odysseus. Taking a quick look at the actual junction itself, you can see that the lug interlock is fairly complex. It's not just a matter of thinner lugs. You can't simply swap a strap out and custom cut the strap because this is really designed just for the mesh bracelet. On the profile, it's satin finished. The tops of the individual links are polished, and you can see from the side that the link centers are actually hollow, meaning this has the silken feel of a piece of fabric rather than chainmail. It is very comfortable and vents spectacularly. If you're a Lange fan in a hot climate, this might be the ideal choice. Now, there is a multiple detent clasp, and as you can see, it has been beautifully machined out externally. It is white gold like the watch. Rolling over to the opposite side, you can see that there is a clasp that the detent system is designed to clench. And then we have the case itself, which aside from its distinct lug profile is pretty much standard Lange. Polished bezel, domed profile, polished case back, almost a mirror of the bezel, and then a satin finished mid case with the pusher adjuster for the panorama datum and the standard Lange branded crown. Now the dial is galvanized blue sterling silver, but the dial base is precious metal silver. The hands, the indices, the frame for the date, those are all polished white gold. You have a power reserve indicator over at 3 o'clock. That's 72 hours, manual wind. The watch does feature hacking or stop seconds. And then there is a pusher adjuster for the panorama datum that allows you to rapidly cycle that feature. It's effectively an external quick set. Turn the watch over and Doppelfederhaus. You will see the two mainspring barrels that drive this movement, the L901, along at 21,600 vibrations per hour. It pivots on 53 joules. It's adjusted in a chronometer style 5 positions, which is the high horology standard you'll see on many ultra haute de gamme brands in Switzerland and beyond. This German-made watch features references to the era of German pocket watch manufacture in the 19th and early to mid-20th century. So we have a 3/4 style bridge, we have a freehand engraved, I'll get as close as I can, a freehand engraved balance cock or half bridge, black polished case clamp screws, bridge locating pins, escape wheel cock cover, and swan's neck regulator. We have fired blue screws used for physical assembly. As you can see, they hold the golden chaton that contain the barrel and train jewels of the movement inside the 3/4 plate. So you can see these little golden rings. They contain the individual pivot jewels. That's not technically necessary with today's machining standards and tolerances, but it's something that throws back the design of the pocket watch era when jewels would be fit to golden chaton and then pressed and screwed into the bridges. Everything here is a golden hue because it's known as German silver, nickel, copper, and zinc, with the copper giving the bridges and plates that golden hue. There's engine turning on the base plate, and then you can also see that there's mirrored ungulage on the edge of the bridges, as well as around the edge of the service access ports in the center. We have glasuta stripes, and you can see they are as fine, broad, and gradiated as Côte de Genève from the finest manufacturers in Geneva, but they are not Côte de Genève, they are stripes, because we're in Saxony. This is a timepiece of rare beauty, and it is, I must say, a rare timepiece. It's the only one I've encountered, and I've probably shot 100 different videos of Lange watches. If you want something truly special, tangibly handmade, extraordinarily rare, that hails from one of the best houses in high horology, look no further. This is your watch. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.